Welcome back to Imperium Micah's channel. Hope you guys are straight. Hope everybody's doing great. Back again with another video. You guys are going strong. Missed a couple of days. Excuse my hands having a little dust and all that on them. I was making my little setup in nature. Coming out here with Spirit is probably the best thing because this is where natural. This is where everything starts. You know what I mean? This is where all the cars are formed. Everything comes from this right here. Dirt, right? Everything. Car you drive, your oil, all of that. Like anything in society or anything that we as humans have deemed to be, you know, modern or whatever, everything comes from the earth. So I think it's really important. Everybody everywhere has got a little garden or, you know what I mean? Under that cement that you're driving on, bro, what's this? Is so when you start talking real stuff, insects are flying around you. Anything under that soil and all that you're driving on or walking on right now, or that sidewalk, is dirt. So important to come out here in nature. Sometimes bring your tarot cards in nature with you. Make a little hut. I made a little thing here. I got this little long stick. Pumped it up like a seat, you know what I mean? Put my little rock. I wrote the rock all the way from over there. Got my flat base here. I don't know if you guys can see this, but it's my flat base, like a table kind of. And this is how we used to do it back in the day, you know, back in our ancestors used to make it something like this. It's lovely coming out here in nature and, you know, really getting to know nature for what it truly is, which everything comes from nature. So of course, so I'm feeling like manifesting, you know what I mean? I'm feeling like manifesting today, you know what I'm saying? I'm feeling like we need to manifest more. We need to, anything you guys are coming, because I feel like right now, with everything going on in the world, everybody's got goals, everybody's got either you're trying to protect your energy, or you're trying to gain energy, whatever you're trying to do, like, we all got little goals. So I generally feel like we're going to manifest today. We're going to go with the Oracle manifesting cards, right? We're going to go with this manifesting Oracle cards, right? Now, if you're unfamiliar how tarot cards work, basically it's just you shuffling cards and you're allowing spirits to pick the answers for you. You're not necessarily taking a bunch of cards and looking at them and then you choose them, but you shuffle them because it's kind of like a lottery, right? It just shuffles. That's how it works. And what it is instead of you making the decision on what card comes out first or which card is which or whatever, like whichever one pops out, Spirit's gonna talk to you through these cards, right? So we're gonna of course ask, you know what I mean, what we're asking Spirit, you know, and we're gonna talk to Spirit and walk here in nature with Spirit and spirits, because when you die, you get buried and then you become Earth. When we see a lifeless species on the ground, like any lifeless animal or whatever, we soon become the soil. So being in nature, you're really getting to interact with your spiritual side. So while we're in nature, we're gonna go ahead and talk or communicate, allow Spirit to communicate to us. And I'm feeling like we need to manifest. You know what I mean? I'm feeling like we need to start speaking what we want to happen. Let it happen through us. Start talking amongst, you know, our peers or whatever. Talk positivity, because there's nothing better than that. Let me see. Alright, let's see what Spirit wants us to know. Spirits, ancestors, what manifestation do you want us to know? What information do you have for us? Okay, the first card came out was Alicia Khan itself, right? Maybe you guys are kind of thinking maybe there's a situation, I don't know, but maybe there's a situation in your life where you got your back against the wall. You're kind of, maybe you got to give to somebody, or, you know, you don't really know if you should or if you shouldn't. Spirit wants us to release our kind of self. And I feel like this is no matter what. I feel like at the end of the day, unless that person or that individual did you wrong, like, and you're kind of debating on if you should give this person a chance, and say it's a boy or it's a girl, and, you know, they're trying to get your attention, and maybe you want to give them a chance, but you don't really know, you're not uncertain, unless this person like previously done something, because like I'm never gonna you could forgive somebody, but you can't forget what happened, because they did it once, they could do it again. You know what I mean? I'm strong believer in that. You don't have to take my advice for it, but I'm strong believer in that. So when it comes down to, if you're giving somebody the first chance, you can release your kindness self on that term. But at the same time, if somebody's trying to get back in your life and they did you dirty, man, I say don't even worry about that person, because that person ain't worth worrying about. You know what I mean? They ain't even worth worrying about. So release your kindness self when it comes up. But otherwise than that, yeah, keep it moving. Spirit, what else do you want us to know? What else do you want us to know, Spirit? Ooh. This one popped out. Let's see what this is. Shine. Right? Spirit wants you to shine. Shine like the sun. Right? You also got a bunch of sunflowers here. They want you to shine. They want you to unleash that power. You know what I mean? So, how you shine? Be your best. I'm gonna put these down here. I don't want the wind blowing away. Be your best, right? Be your best self. You gotta wake up earlier. Wake up earlier is what I'm seeing. You gotta blossom. Find things that make you happy. Do those type of things. If you're finding a new career or a new journey, go through that journey. You know what I mean? So that's a big thing right here. Shine. All right, cool. So Spirit wants you to shine. Spirit wants you to also unleash your kindness self. Right? Now, what else we got, Spirit? So they want you to unleash your kindness self, and they also want you to shine, which is really good advice from Spirit. You know what I mean? Because it's only when you start to honestly let go of all that baggage, let go of all that hassle. No, I didn't say forget. You know what I'm saying? I didn't say forget. I'm a strong believer in that. You got to stay in your grind. You can't allow people to mess up the emotions at the same time. But if there's somebody that's trying to come in your life and they ain't doing you no harm, or physical harm, or emotional harm, or financial harm, or things like that, they ain't done you no harm, then I say why not? You know what I mean? I say why not? Why not let that person into your life? Like, why not give them a chance? Like, release your kind of self and shine while you're doing that. You know what I mean? So we're gonna see what else Spirit has to know. What else Spirit wants us to know? I'm sorry. What else Spirit wants us to know? Let's see what else Spirit wants us to know. So, okay, this one fell out. I'm gonna shuffle it. All right, let's see. Spirit, what else? Yeah, man, so you guys get out there in nature. You know what I mean? Assess the situation, right? So kind of like how we was talking about with unleashing your kindness self. If you're giving somebody a chance, obviously your kindness self will be like your heart, right? Going with your heart. So if you're giving somebody a chance, assess the situation. If this person done did you dirty and all that, then obviously don't be up here entertaining people that ain't worth entertaining. Assessing the situation will determine if you can unleash your kind of self to this individual. If you get what I'm saying, right? So you want to go ahead and watch that. If you look right here at this picture, this is releasing the kind of self, right? They're looking and at this figure. They're looking to see, this could be like the human that they're trying to unleash the kind of self to. But then if you look at this card, it says assess the situation. They're kind of taking a setback. They're taking a seat, and they're kind of like, okay, should I go ahead and give this person attention? Should I do it? So always look at the bigger picture too. Like, don't just fold in the deep end. Spirit wants you to, you know what I mean? They do want you to go ahead and get with the program, but they don't want you to slip up either. Like, you know the program, then you need to treat it as such. Okay, cool. What else, Spirit? What else do you want us to know? What else on this beautiful day do you want us to know? This card don't want to go back in. It says go deeper. Maybe you guys are slacking off. I don't know. You guys are slacking off. Are you slacking off doing something that you know that you could be better at? Are you taking your time, or you could be, you could be beasting? Maybe it's the season to beast. Maybe it's the season to wake up a little earlier, get things done. You know what I mean? Go do your business, or go deeper. It could also mean, if you're in a career that you typically don't like, you need to dig deeper and really understand and what is it that you truly want to do in life. Because remember something, you guys only live once. I mean, we don't have another afterlife after we done good on this earth, and then God wants us to, you know what I'm saying, be angels and ancestors for our people, such as they are for us, like our past grandmas and all that passed over before us, that are watching over us, that are the reason why you're getting all these successes, the reason why you're praying, the reason why you're coming out of things that you don't want to be a part of. But also, while we're in this lifetime, while you're physically, you're only living once physically, so you need to dig deeper. You're not an ancestor yet, you know what I'm saying? You need to go ahead and live your life. Dig deeper to what you truly want. Spirit was telling me to tell you guys it's not worth doing something if you're not gonna be truly happy once that okay, saving money. I'm gonna give you a perfect example from modern day times. Saving money, right? If you want a house or you want a car or whatever you want, and you go to work this job, whatever, and then you're going to work so that you can get the money so that you can pay for this item that you truly want, right? That's what you think. Sit down with yourself, meditate a little bit, and really ask yourself, if I work all these hours, or I work all these days and all these weeks and all these years to save up for this item that I think that I want, would I be truly happy once I achieve this goal? Because if you're not going to be truly happy, then there's no point in doing it. You need to find something that you're truly going to do it if money wasn't an issue. You know what I'm saying? If finance was an issue, if no type of feeling that you have was an issue, like physical. Yeah, okay, so break it down, right? You could be physical, you could be financial, you could be it could be a psychological thing, it could be a spiritual thing. All of these factors play a part in a human life. So it's you need to go deeper, man. You need to really sit down with yourself and really say, okay, would I do this if money wasn't a factor? Or not even just money. Would I do this if none of the emotions was a factor? Financial, spiritual, emotional, physical. If none of them played a factor, none of them played a part, would I still do this thing that I'm trying to do? That's when you know you've dug deep. So take your time, you know what I'm saying? Sit down and really think about whatever you're trying to achieve right now. When you get that goal, when you get that medal, and you get that success, is it worth it? Because success is only satisfying. And I'm going to tell you guys this, right? I see a lot of people get into these corporate jobs or get into... You could be an entrepreneur. It doesn't matter. And they would say, I'm successful. Or this person will talk about somebody else and they'll say they're successful. They'll look at somebody like successful. Success is satisfied. Success equals satisfactory. So, excuse me. If you guys see somebody that's on the street or whatever, some people might look at that person and say that person's unsuccessful in life. But why is that man smiling? Why is that woman smiling? Why is that person, you know what I'm saying, happy and all of that? We're going to leave this card up here. Why is that person happy and all that if they're not satisfied? That don't make no sense, right? So, clearly, success equals satisfactory. Where you have that person that's, you know what I'm saying, making all this money, 100 figures or 6 figures or whatever, a year or whatever, got the wife, kids and all that, and they're unhappy because of what they do. It's not worth living, right? And abiding by the rules of society if you're not going to be happy. It's just not worth it. You guys need to go ahead and establish yourselves as such. Trust me, I'm done it all. I'm knowing what it's like to have 60 hours a week and all that. I knew what it's like to have a regular full time, and I know what it's like to be free. And I decided to be free. You know what I mean? Because at the end of the day, yeah, you might want that and that and that and that and that, but you get that and that and that and that and that, and still ain't happy. Then you're not even sure about yourself. So, yeah, Spirit wants you to dig deeper. See what cards we got here so far. First card. It was Alicia Khan itself. Like I said, you guys are I'm gonna say this to anybody, young, old, dumb, smart, broke, poor, rich. I don't care. That's not my thing. My thing is, you need to, while your Alicia Khan itself, spirits also ask you to assess the situation. Those cards particularly came out because we often want to let people back in our lives because we're like, oh man, you know, God forgive. God's only forgive you so many times too. That's another thing people don't understand. Why do you think there's a heaven and a hell? And even you could argue with me, you could be in the comment section and all of that craziness, and you know, even if you was physical, you could be physically in my face and want to argue with me. But I'm gonna tell you like this: God's gonna forgive you. He's gonna commit to sin or forgive your sins and all that. But at the same time, even if it's real or fake, we don't know. But I knew for one thing that there has been said that there's a heaven and hell. So if these two places they say exist, and if God made, no, God didn't make the devil, but the devil, Ludicrous or whatever you call him, was once an angel that disobeyed God. That's what they say. So if that's the way the story goes, then if God could punish you, why you as a human can't punish other humans? Or why you feel like you gotta forgive and forgive and forgive to a point where you're not accepting this person back in your life. Forgive and forgive, don't forget. That's one of the biggest things, because it's like, yes, you want to Alicia Khan itself, but at the same time, don't be the idiot to be like, yeah, man, and let that person step all over you, because they did it once, they're gonna do it again. So yeah, you want to release your Khan itself, but spirits also tell you assess the situation. You know what I mean? Don't sit there and be like, oh man, nah, that person did me bogus before. Scratch that. Yeah, that person ain't it. That person ain't it. Spirit wants you to shine. Any flaws? Stop being hard on yourself too, you guys. Like, if you guys are going through any flaws that you got, like, be easy on yourself. Shine, like, understand that you're only human. By understanding your flaws, you can get better. By realizing, okay, what you're good at and what you're not good at, you can get better. So, Spirit wants you to shine. Spirit they don't want you to down on things that you can't change or things you can't at the moment. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. You are who you are to this particular day. So you need to shine. You need to stop all of that negative thinking, all of that dark side thinking and all that, man. Like, come out of that mentally, and you'll see your life changing physically. These are why I'm doing these cards. These are manifestation cards. I have 2 other decks, personally, that I own at the moment. But these are my first cards, and I always say this on my channel, I've always been a part of that, like, that manifestation group. I've always been, like, encouraged into, like, if I'm doing music or whatever, like, okay, boom. I want to say things, or even if I'm speaking to somebody, I'm going to say things, I'm going to try to say things, because that's going to change my life in a positive manner, because every word that you say is very powerful, and you got to understand that. So, yeah, you want to shine. You definitely want to shine. See, last one, shine. Okay, that's it. Okay, cool. We're gonna do a full deck of 8. So I'm got shine, go deeper, unleash your Khan itself, and assess the situation. Remember, unleash your Khan itself and assess the situation goes hand in hand, because, like I said, you want to release your Khan itself, but you also want to assess the situation. You want to shine. Stop being so hard on yourself, and go deeper, man. Go deeper. Please go deeper. Please, really think about what you really genuinely want to do. If none of them situations was an option, or was it played a huge role, think about that. Let's see what else Spirit wants us to know. Spirit, what other manifestation, what do you want us to manifest, Spirit? What else do you want us to manifest? Spirit, what else do you want us to manifest? Okay, so see how these deck is? This card's talking to me. See how most of them in the back row, yeah, I'm feeling this card right here. Says it's push through any insecurity. Oh man. Okay, so look. I might tell you guys about the shine part, and we kind of dabbled on that topic. Look at that. Look, you see that? Yeah, they peak good energy. Look, so push through any insecurity. And that can also be confirming what Spirit wants you to do. If you're, I'm gonna give you an example. If you're baking cake or you're doing any of that sort, right? And I'm gonna say this example. Like my wife, right? She recently baked a cake. Her first time baking a cake, and she was like talking about how it was like a little, like she was getting a little messed up and all that. And she likes to do things to her best, right? So I don't blame her for that. And I just had to tell her, like, it's your first time, so like any insecurity that you guys are having, you gotta realize, you gotta assess the situation. That's also why that card came over. You see how it's gonna old tell you. You gotta assess the situation. If it's your first time baking or it's your first time doing anything, and I'm here to share information. You know what I'm saying? If you guys got any tips or whatever, leave them in the comments and all that. So I'm gonna share our personal experience with you guys because I want you guys to know if you guys are having trouble or you feel like if you're not doing things to your best of your ability, like if you're running track, right? If you're doing this, you're doing that, and you don't feel like, excuse me, you don't feel like you're doing things to your best of your ability, assess your situation, and then say, oh man, if it's your first time, acknowledge it's your first time. If you haven't been practicing, acknowledge that. If you're trying to run or you trying to read and you haven't done it in a minute and you're messing up, acknowledge the fact that you haven't done it in a minute. Acknowledge your reasons why it could be a possibility that you're not doing it to your best of your ability. Because then at that point, you can kind of, you know what I'm saying, you can, what this says, you can push through insecurities because by you realizing why you don't feel like, why the ultimate, the outcome of the situation, like, oh man, I haven't been reading a lot, I'm messing up on these words. Okay, cool. So I know why I'm messing up on these words. No, I don't feel as bad as if I'm just like, man, I'm not doing it right or whatever. Now you're feeling insecure about yourself. Then you're gonna just dawn your potential. So now that you're mentally, like, now that you're actually talking negative about your situation, you're only gonna cause negative effects. So that's why it's important to assess the situation so that you can push through all these insecurities. Because by you knowing, yo, this is why, no, you can, okay, cool, let me pursue something. Let me go ahead and figure that out. But yeah, they want you to push your insecurities, man. You're feeling, even if you got blemishes on your face, you know what I mean? Even if, you know, whatever insecurity that you may have, your body shamed or whatever, like, look, man, figure out a way, right? You shouldn't even be thinking insecure about yourself. People's gonna talk, you know what I'm saying? People's gonna talk, smack, that, all of that. Sometimes people might smile in your face and act like they're friendly and all of that, man. You don't even worry about all them people, man. You know what I'm saying? Don't take what people say as an insecurity. Don't even do that. I don't even want you guys to take that on. People's talking shit and all that about you. Like, y'all move past that. Like, yeah, what, so what? Like, feel me? They're not gonna be there when you fucking die. They're not be there. Like, you know what I'm saying? People don't like you. Like, don't take what they say on as insecurity. If you personally feel, oh man, I don't like my body, or I don't like my or whatever, sit down and meditate and really look at yourself and really say, well, you know what? Because I promise you, how God made you is how God loves you, and that's all you need to know. Then you need to find more things about yourself that you love instead of minor focusing on things that you don't like. That's another good way to look at it. Like, y'all got this one thing that you don't like, this insecurity thing that you don't really agree with, but then you got so much other things. For an example, say freckles. You don't like freckles in your face. Okay, look at 5, 6, 7, 8 things that you do love, and then focus on them. Don't worry about the little spectrums. They're not. That's why they're little. They're small. They're minor. Don't worry about that. Insecurities. They're tiny. They're tiny, small things that kind of piss you off. But don't worry about them. Move past them. I want you guys to move past them for real. But like I said, don't ever take what somebody else says as an insecurity, because that ain't no insecurity. That's just a dumbass person trying to talk shit. Fuck that. Look. Open up to change. Alright? We talked about this previously. Maybe somebody, a lover, whatever, somebody in high school, or you're at your job, or you're overheard. They're like, I'm trying to hit you up. Maybe you're not in a relationship because maybe the past relationship wasn't good, working out. Maybe you gotta open up to a little bit of change. Maybe you're used to this type of people, and this type of person is different because this type of person, you know what I'm saying, they might live over here in this type of society, and you're used to the fast cars, and they got cows and a farm and all that, and maybe they want you to open up to change. Maybe it might be good for you. I saw this movie one time. It was like that. You know what I'm saying? The person was like, damn, should I go with them or whatever? And because the person had a farm. See, they're not used to being on a farm. They're used to being in the city. You know what I'm saying? I forgot what movie it was. I can't even tell you guys what movie it was. But they used to be in the city. They had to open up the change. And then, as you see in their movies, when they go from the city, it's not even from the city to the farm. Because sometimes people go from the farm to the city. Or the nature to the city. Excuse me. But they open up to change. You might be used to driving a Mercedes. You might stumble upon a Ford. You might have to open up to change for financial stability wise. I don't know. But Spirit wants me to tell you, all right, open up to change. Whatever you're trying to do. If you're feeling like, man, this job and cutting it, I'm trying to try something new. An opportunity came up, say you're a school teacher, and this opportunity came up of you being a gardener, whatever, right? I'm just thinking of examples off the top of my head. Boom, you're like, I don't know, you're probably not feeling school teacher. I don't know, you're probably not feeling no more. You're like, Spirit wants you to open up the change, my God. If there's an opportunity coming you guys' way, and you guys are sitting there like, man, should I do it? Should I not? Spirit wants you guys to open up the change. That's all I'm going to say. Let's see how much cards we got. I like to do a deck of 8. Alright, we got 2 more. See what else Spirit wants us to know. Spirit, what else do you want us to manifest, Spirit? What else do you want us to manifest? Okay, step up and lead. Hey, you guys might be getting promoted or something. I'm feeling it. Hey, you might be getting promoted in life. I remember when I was young and I used to always laugh. Everybody used to, oh man, your boy's high. I'm high off life, bro. And I'm still laughing to this day. I got a high THC level, which means I'm high off life. I don't know if I pronounced that right, but you know what I mean. I ain't gotta really smoke weed to be enjoying myself. I'm high off life. See what I'm saying? High off life. Step up and lead, man. I'm hearing you guys might be getting a promotion. When I said that high of life, which means that, look, I'm feeling good. So I'm feeling like you're going to get a promotion. Promotion in life. What does this mean? This could mean either, it could be a job, right? It could be inheritance. It could be shit. It could be so many things. Yo, tell me why I saw a mouse. That's crazy. And it's crazy because I ain't ever really seen a mouse on her. Look at that. I'm gonna show you guys mouse. Hold on. Y'all gonna see him. You see him? I ain't capping. Hold on. Hold on. I know you see him. You see him right there? Check your boy. It's like a little hamster. Hold on. I want to make sure I get this clear. We all in nature. We're talking about leveling up, and I saw a mouse. Not a rat, a mouse. It's a difference. Little baby looking mouse, too. I think that's his hand. This thing turned Animal Planet real quick. Hold on. I want to see him again. I don't know. I guess they come on when you don't expect it. Man. I guess that's what Spirit wants. Spirit is telling us these things gonna happen when we least expect it. Don't go looking for it. Don't go looking for it, guys. Alright. Where we is at? We was on a 7 card. We're gonna do one more. Yeah. Look. You see these guys? Don't sting me now. Please don't sting me. Came a little closer. Saw that, but they just coming around. They peep good energy. They're feeling the vibes. Look. Step up and lead. Spirit wants you to step up and lead. Hey, bro. You guys getting that promotion. You saw that. I tried to show you guys the most. I don't know if you saw it on video, though, because I think I was zoomed too much. But that's alright. Step up and lead, right? That's what Spirit wants you to do. And judging from that mouse situation, you saw how I was looking for it. I couldn't find it anymore. They want you to know all of these messages that's coming through. They want you to know that straight up. This is unintentional. This is unexpected. All of that. Don't go look for it. It's gonna come regardless. You ain't gotta try too hard. I'm hearing that you guys are not even. You're warriors, man. You guys are tarot readers. You guys are spiritual beings. You ain't gotta try too hard. People out here trying so hard. Honor your feelings. gonna be the last card of the day. Honor your feelings. You know what I mean? If you guys are feeling some type of way, you need to honor them. You guys are feeling like you don't really like this person or whatever, then you need to stay away. Don't let your feelings, you know what I'm saying? Don't disrespect your feelings. Oh, bro, I'm getting all these messages. Mouse just came right here. That's crazy. Little mouse. But yeah, honor your feelings. You know what I'm saying? If you don't feel that way about that person or whatever, you need to tell them. Can't let your feelings just be like that. But yeah, guys. Hey, man, I appreciate you guys for staying for the reading. You know what I mean? Appreciate you guys for coming on here outdoors with me. Hopefully this resonated. If it didn't, it's not your message. It's okay. Plenty more messages where these came from. Plenty of tarot readers on YouTube out here. You know what I'm saying? Pick your battles. Pick which one you like. And stick with it. You know what I mean? Like a bob, but stick with it. Like a nailless or whatever spa, stick with it. I'm gonna show you guys if I leave. I'm actually show you guys my little hut that I made. Okay. Hold on. I'm gonna show you guys how I hook up. Let me show how easy it is. Look. Come out here in nature and make yourself a little area, you know what I'm saying? That's simple. But nah, the mouse is over there. See if we can get it on camera before we let's see this mouse real quick. Here, mousey. Man. Probably watch this video back. I'm definitely gonna try to watch this video again to see if I see it. But hey, you guys take it easy. Hopefully I give you guys a little word of advice, a little wisdom. Hopefully Spirit communicated through me clearly so I can give you guys a little information. Don't take these words for granted. Don't take your life for granted. You guys go out there, be on that mission. Avoid all these demon people. You know what I mean? Once they start showing you signs, get out of there. I love you guys. Thank you for watching this video. If you made it all the way to the end and you enjoyed it, give it a like. If you didn't, don't like the video if you didn't like. I'm not going to try to promote you guys to like something you don't like. Just hop over the channel. Go find something else. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, if you're feeling the vibes, subscribe. Because then you can get notified and then you can see me every day. You know what I mean? I'm going to try to post every day. I should be, right? I definitely should be posting every day, though. I definitely should be talking to you guys because I would like to share my knowledge and share my information, share Spirit and all of that, what they want. So I definitely want to do. I'm working for God. You know what I'm saying? I work for God. I don't work for nobody else. I work for God. So everything that I do absorbs around God. Like I don't work for nobody else. I ain't entitled to nobody else and all of that. So if God says it's a move, I make a move. Straight like that. But yeah. Guys, safe one. Bless you guys. And yeah, man. Salute. Continue to fight for the Lord. You're a Lord soldier. Don't forget it. Powerful. Love you guys.